first thing in the morning. I am not lying. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to the channel. It's your girl Tamika. We are going to go over, not sure what week it is. I think it's like week 22 or something like that. But all I know is we're going over week 3 on the 10 milligrams. I haven't had a whole lot of side effects. Just the same one that I was having 2 weeks ago, which is me having diarrhea. But luckily this week I've only had it one time. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the stats. All right, because we're just going to jump right into it, honey. For this week, I've lost exactly 1 pound. So I went from 143.6 to 142.6. So I'm still losing weight. Now, I may not be losing a lot of weight like I was. Well, I wouldn't even say a lot of weight, but usually I would lose about up to 2 pounds, maybe 3 on a lucky week. But so far, I'm still losing. My weight goal was 145. Like I said a few minutes ago, I am 142.6. You're probably wondering, so what is your maintenance regimen is going to be? Well, I just took my last pen of the 10 milligrams, so I had to complete my box. And so with my 1 pound weight loss, altogether, I have lost, I believe it's a total of 3 pounds. So which is shocking to me, because I thought by me being on the 10 milligrams, titrating up from 7.5, which I was on for 2 months straight, I thought that I was going to continue to drop a lot of weight because it's a higher dosage. But thankfully I have not. Now, what changed? Well, my appetite did lower even more. So what I did was, because for those who not know, that as soon as I took my 10 milligrams, day 1 of taking the 10 milligrams, I had reached my goal. I was at 144. Me having 2 meals, like having over 40 something grams of protein mid-morning and then having my big meal when I get home from work. Now I have 3 meals. So I just break it up. So early in the morning, I'll have a protein coffee. And then around 10 o'clock, I'll have my protein Greek yogurt. And then if I'm hungry by 1 o'clock, I'll have something, but usually I'm not. That can hold me over. The protein yogurt can basically hold me over until I get home, and then I'll have my meal. And then, of course, I have some low-carb ice cream. Of course, I have to have that. And that's how I break it up. So instead of me doubling up on my protein like I was with 7.5, I just split it to make it seem like I'm having 3 meals. Another thing that I decided to do was, instead of having low calorie food, I have higher calorie food. So I implemented whole wheat toast. So I'll get 2 of those. So sometimes my whole wheat toast can be 120 grams for 2, or it's 120 grams for 1. So I got the thicker bread, and it got a little bit of seeds in it, so that way I can have a little bit of grains. And I will have that with the Greek yogurt if I don't have a protein coffee first thing in the morning. I am not lying. Shut your mouth. I am not. So that's like some things that I changed. Also, what I changed was my protein bars. So instead of getting like a low calorie protein bar, which is maybe around 150 to maybe 190, okay, I changed it and got the crunchy peanut butter. Is the Cliff bars, and that is 260 something calories. So if I don't have, of course, the bread or the Greek yogurt, I'll just have that, which is 260 on top of the protein coffee. So those are different things that I decided to change to help boost up my calories, you know, since it's kind of hard for me to eat a lot of food on the 10 milligrams. So another thing that I did was we went out to eat. Okay, so my birthday, I understand that was last Tuesday, but I did celebrate it over the weekend. Went out to Golden Corral. I didn't even get any pictures of that. but I ate a good meal, and first time I felt like I was able to eat like a full meal. I had rice, corn, I had the bread, I had the fried chicken, and then I had the chocolate covered strawberries and a little bit of gummy bears. Yes, I had that. And then Sunday, the girls and I went out for brunch for my birthday. So we celebrated on the 18th when it was actually on the 13th as my birthday. So I had too many mimosas. This is my breakfast, my brunch that I had. It was a waste of money for me because they gave me, I think it was either 3 or 4 waffles. One of my friends' sons ate one of my waffles, and I just had one waffle. And I think they gave us 3 bacons and I only had 1 bacon, but I had about almost 5 mimosas. Let's just say, before I even get into that, I had a whole lot of fun. We danced, burnt off some calories. I had such an amazing time, so excited. They did give give me a little birthday cake. I gave it to one of my friends who wanted the cake because I don't like whipped cream. I like real icing, okay? I don't have time for that. I need the real deal. Like, my stomach was hurting, so long story short, it was hard for me to breathe, my mouth watering, and I gave it up. So yeah, all of that mimosas just came right out of me, and this was like, and it wasn't like the orange juice mimosa type thing. This was the cranberry mimosa, and it had the cherry inside. So yeah, what a waste of mimosas. My weight loss would have been 141, but it's time of the month, and thankfully I have not had that issue while being on Zepbound where that time of the month kind of like interfered or made me gain weight. If anything, it made me maintain my weight, but as far as like gaining, it did not. But even though I was 141 Monday and I'm 142 as of now, I'm still at a 1 pound weight loss. But basically what I'm saying is that I would have been at a 2 pound weight loss if my menstrual was not on. But it's still fine because I lost weight. That's all that matters. Did I even talk about what my doctor... So today when I gave my doctor, my scale weight and all of that, I was like, okay, so what are we going to do? Because I'm ready to get off of 10 milligrams. He was like, well, we're not going to titrate you up because, you were having issues and, with the diarrhea and stuff. So, no. I'm like, okay, so what are we going to do? Like, can I go down to 7.5 or 5? He's like, no. So, I think he's kind of like playing games with me right now. So, he decided that we're going to discuss it on a later day because today is his birthday. So, he's, I'm going to go ahead and let him have his fun. And come Monday, we got to discuss. We need to talk about this. I don't like to look at calories as a daily thing. I like to do calories as a weekly total because I don't eat the same type of calories every single day. And for those who not know, like when I was on 7.5, I literally ate almost the same thing 4 days out of the week. He's going to get back to me really, really soon because we do need to put that prescription in so I can get it submitted to the pharmacy so I can get my prescription so I can start on time. But I wouldn't mind if I'm a day or two late because really, let's keep it real. That I did this week was started back working out, and not just with, cardio and stuff. What I started back doing was weightlifting. I was only able to complete 1 day because your girl is sore. I started that on Tuesday, and instead of me focus on 10K steps and all of that, I just started back weightlifting, and I should have eased into it and just did body weight for about a week or two, and then progressively overload from a 2 pound to a 5 pound to an 8 pound, and then my 7.5 plates that I have, so that my soreness will not be as stiff, or that delayed response will not be so intense. So like my muscles will get gradually used to it. So the intensity of as I progressively overload. And that's like another thing that I need to start focusing on, because again, this is not, well, not again, this is not a race. So therefore I need to just take my time. And I do find it better when I do body weight first and then start adding the weights in. So that can be like a helpful tip for those who are trying to weight lift. Honey, you don't want saggy skin. So if I were you, I would start now. Don't wait until you reach your weight loss goal and then start trying to build muscle. Like I literally lost a lot of muscle, especially in my glutes area. I can literally squish in my glutes all the way in. Like there's literally no muscle at all. So I have to go back into my rebuilding phase and gain some muscle some kind of way, which is another reason why I'm eating more of a higher calorie food, because I need that. And when you lift weights, you will tend to eat more, and therefore I gotta, get those gains in without trying to gain any weight. So I think that's a good thing for me to have still lost some weight, even though I did weight train. And yes, I did focus more on cardio than weightlifting, except for the month of June. When I did the June challenge, I was doing some weightlifting. So just in case you may wanted to know, like, you should have started, I've been trying and doing, but it just wasn't as consistent and I was not prioritizing it. Now I'm more prioritizing weightlifting. And if I don't hit 8K to 10K steps, I'm fine with that. I just want to build my muscle. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you out next week. Goodbye, gorgeous.